The pandemic has won the remote work fight for many of us. But that doesn't mean that the pandemic gives us an automatic pass for remote work. You still have to show that you're equipped to work remotely. You need to know how to write a resume to get remote work. In this video, I'm going to show you small resume changes with big impact that will help you land a remote job. I'm Kamara Toffolo, resume writer, LinkedIn consultant, job search strategist, and LinkedIn top voice who helps established professionals dare to do work differently and land great fitting gigs. I post new job search videos every Tuesday and go live every Thursday. My videos will equip you with some of the most valuable information to make your job search easier, because job searching shouldn't be this hard. First, let's talk about what readers of our resumes, so recruiters, talent acquisition professionals, and hiring managers, want to know about us in order to assess that we can actually work remotely. They want to know that not only can we do the job, oh yeah, I can see this person's qualified, but that we can do the job when no one else is watching. Hey Peter, what's happening? And the best way to do this is showing on your resume that you've actually done it before. So let's get into some specifics. First, show that you've worked remotely before if you have indeed worked remotely before. This is one of the quickest changes that you can make on your resume. If you have worked remotely before, then make sure that you say so on your resume. For the role in which you worked remotely, you'll want to update the location of the job. The location could read as simply as remote, or something like remote from home office in and wherever your home office is located, or remote from your home office location to wherever the physical operations are of your employer, or wherever you would have been working physically or did work physically and in person prior to the pandemic. Next, you're going to want to make sure that you are really highlighting your proficiency in tech. Tech is what allows us and enables us to work remotely. You'll want to definitely list your tech skills in your skills section on your resume, or you could create a separate technical acumen section if you use a lot of tech in your work or if it's a very tech-heavy role. And that's something I'd recommend putting on page 2 so it doesn't get in the way of the reader getting to your professional experience as quickly as possible. The tech tools that you should be highlighting proficiency in are obviously ones that you are proficient in, but also the ones that are noted in the job postings. Also, you'll really want to make sure that you're highlighting collaboration tools. So tools like Google Suite or G Suite or Google Workspace, whatever they're calling it these days, Microsoft Teams, SharePoint, Slack, and so on and so on. Any of those tools that really help you collaborate with your team remotely. Another thing that you're going to want to showcase is that you can really roll with, say, the remote work punches. We're talking about adaptability here. But what we're not talking about is something as basic as describing yourself as adaptable or flexible. It's the same different pile. We really need to show here, not tell. And we show our adaptability through accomplishments. Accomplishments where we have really flexed our adaptability muscles. Some possibilities to showcase this might include how you helped your team transition to remote work, perhaps. That would be really important if you're in a leadership position or applying for a leadership position. How you yourself transitioned to remote work seamlessly. How you maybe led your team through uncertain times. How you helped your customers navigate new ways of doing business. How you maybe minimized business disruptions during the pandemic. And similarly, how you maintain service levels during this disruptive time. When we're writing bullets like these, you'll notice not once are you calling yourself adaptable or flexible. You're letting the accomplishment do the talking. And these accomplishments are just another way to satisfy the main objective of getting remote work, which is showing that we are ready and equipped and skilled enough to do the work remotely. Also, a lot of the bullets that we've talked about here will help emphasize your soft skills too. Another idea is to show how you took initiative or innovated. Most employers were flying by the seats of their pants when the pandemic first hit, and some still are. So if you've uncovered or identified or even proposed new ways of doing work better during this pandemic era, You want to make sure that this is clear and showcased on your resume. Just like in the previous example, we're showing, not telling here. So we'll want to share accomplishments with examples like how you built a new process to enable greater collaboration across departments, how you maybe refined a procedure so that something that was previously done in person could now be done virtually, or maybe how you suggested, sourced, and trained your team on a new tool that would help everyone work better and more cohesively and collaborate together. These are just a few examples. There are so many possibilities here. Landing a job where you get to work remotely isn't a given. There are many jobs that are still in person or have returned to being in person. But I do believe that the future of work has forever been changed. And honestly, I'm excited about it. That said, I want you to be equipped with the tools needed to make the best possible case for your job application for remote work. So here's my cue for you. What was your remote job resume missing from the list that we went over today? What will you change or add to your resume? Tell me in the comments below. I make a lot of videos, but I also make free guides to help you in your job search. If you'd like to grab my free cover letter guide and checklist, you can sign up for it by looking for the link in the description below. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with a friend, and click on my face there and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.